closing to add back to that depth. Another position they've been looking at really for months was trying to fortify their backup point guard position alongside Rajon Rondo and Alex Caruso. A couple guys they've made calls about is Dennis Schroeder of OKC and Derrick Rose of Detroit, but neither of those conversations, I'm told, went very far. It was not the type of package they were willing to part with in order to acquire an asset like that.
Okay, they were supposedly in the mix for Andre Iguodala, or at least they wanted to be. Didn't happen as Iguodala goes to the Heat. We'll see what the Lakers can do. Again, less than 3 hours to the NBA trade deadline. Dave McMenamin giving us the latest from El Segundo.
All right, David, there was some action on trade deadline eve. Andre Iguodala, it's time to go to work. Iguodala, who has sat out to this point of the season, is being traded by the Grizzlies to the Heat. He told the undefeated Mark Spears that he will take a physical for the Heat on Friday and will need a couple of days before he's ready to play. Pat Riley making a run at this thing. Here's Iggy on Playing with Jimmy.
I'm really excited about that. Jimmy Butler, obviously proven as one of those guys who passion and the hard work that he brings to the game. And I feel like his temperament and, the values that he has really resonates with the Miami Heat. I think he's brought out the best in those young guys. And those are some of the guys I'm really excited about as well, because I feel like I can make a most impact with those guys. And my big man, Bam, I'm really looking forward to playing with him. I've been hearing about him the last couple of years from a friend down in Miami. So helping him get better, really excited about that opportunity.
Winning, super smart. There's nothing that he cannot do. And I think I get to learn from him. Everybody else gets to learn from him. That winning level, that leader is going up in everybody's mind.
All right, so there has been some news regarding the Miami Heat. Adrian Wojnarowski is breaking that news as we speak. Will join us immediately on SportsCenter when he's done with that. But 32 games left in the regular season for the Heat. Iguodala gives them a run of the postseason, has logged more playoff minutes than all significant Heat players combined. Of the 11 Heat players who have played 5 or more games this season, only 6 have been in the playoffs before. He's a 3-time NBA champ. He certainly brings some added value. Again, more news regarding the Heat. We'll have Adrian Wojnarowski here in the next few minutes to give you the details of what's going on. Made big roster moves this offseason, bringing Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, who hits from 3, Clippers down 3. Now 63-60, Kawhi again, pull up, top of the key, hit it, ties the game at 63. Then Kawhi underneath. Patrick Beverley for 3. I'm going to get to why we're showing so many three-pointers for the Clippers in a moment. But first, scary moments here for Jimmy Butler as he takes a swipe, injures his right shoulder. It's a strain. He would not return, said he wouldn't get an MRI today, and said after the game, quote, just hope it's nothing major. Back to those three-pointers. Paul George, corner, ties a franchise record with 9 up 12. Derrick Jones Jr., David Lloyd's pick to click in the dunk contest.
Heck yeah.
Go Clippers up 7. Landry Shamet, he's been rumored to be wanted by teams if the Clippers were to pull a deal. Adrian Wojnarowski told us on the program earlier, Shamet off limits. Thanks to form like so. 22 threes, ties a franchise record, and Billy Crystal has seen all of them. Everyone. Under a minute and a half left, there's the break, there's the record breaker. 23 third of the game, ties a franchise record for threes. They would add another, making it 24. They also added a season high, 35 assists. Clippers win 128-111.
What about the Raptors riding an 11-game win streak into last night's affair against the Pacers?
A lot of sheep.
Hanging off the shoulder of Serge Ibaka, OJ Anunoby. Everyone loves the scarves.
Burberry, yeah.
Burberry, nice call.
Get a Burberry scarf.
Yeah, well done. Now we're in uniforms. Now we're playing basketball. Ibaka, Fred VanVleet working the two-man game. Yes. Raptors by 10 after 1. But the Pacers bench went off in quarter 2. Justin Holiday and Doug McDermott combined for 27 points in the second quarter. The Raptors had 18 total, so the Pacers go on a 31-7 run, led by 15 at the half. The lead down to 6 in the fourth quarter. Victor Oladipo said he finally felt his legs coming back after the year-long layoff. 13 points, first time in double digits since returning. With 1:40 to go, Raptors down 8. Pascal Siakam drives, brings the D, and then finds Kyle Lowry, who steps into that three ball. He had a game-high 32. Lead is down to 5. They're up on their feet in Toronto. And then a little later, Siakam playing defense, bats it to himself, takes it himself. He had 25. And we got a ball game. Raptors down 2. Now, Ibaka had missed 5 of 6 threes. Nick Nurse told him, just keep shooting. Ibaka drains the 3. Had 30 points in this game. The Raptors go on an 11-zip run over the final 2:27. They've got the lead. 15 seconds left. Oladipo, good look at a 3. Won't go. Goes and gets it, though. And then I don't know what happened in the corner. A lot of contact. He chucks it back. Malcolm Brogdon gets stripped. And that is your ball game. The Raptors, with a furious rally, score the last 11 points to make it 12 in a row, 119-118. Matt?
David, thank you. Top of the hour here on SportsCenter. Adrian Wojnarowski, our senior NBA insider, joining us now. There was some big news regarding a trade that we were watching coming up here just at the top of the hour. Woj, what can you tell us?
Well, Miami had been working to try to land both Andre Iguodala and Danilo Gallinari in a three-way trade with Memphis and Oklahoma City. But the talks on the Gallinari part of this deal have hit a snag. They do not have an agreement on a 3-team deal. Right now, Miami and Memphis are focusing on a 2-way trade. Listen, talks are fluid, and we still have until 3 p.m. But right now, Miami is not close to a deal that would land them Gallinari.
So at this point, early on, it looked as if it could happen, but they're too far apart. But you do want to stress that within this 3 hours or so, within the NBA's trade window, that perhaps something could come up. But as of right now, there's nothing.
Right now, there's an impasse.
Okay, we will keep you updated. I know we'll watch Adrian's Twitter. Woj just getting out there and getting busy with all the news coming up. But if the news breaks, we will have it right here for you on SportsCenter. Woj, thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
Still ahead on SportsCenter, Zion upgraded to available, but will his toe sprain limit his minutes? Zion was on the court just moments ago in shoot-around. We will show you the latest video.